hey, Europa Universalis. Teaching me more about geography than any other game, with the sole exception of CK2 or Hot Iron, than I've ever played. See the world, invade it, beat up the locals. It's pretty much like British, the United Kingdom sort of war, sort of life before 1900s. Fair enough, Flame. Technically, Finland isn't part of Scandinavia. Well, you better tell Paradox that, because apparently you are, so therefore it happens. See? See? You're part of it. See? It's official. Anyway, never let details get in the way of good feels. Probably like the difference between I mean, United Kingdom, we're Picts, Celts, Saxons, Angles. It probably just means it was a site you were part of a different group that moved through the area, maybe. Probably the Fenno. I don't know. Guessing. Is the Finnish language more different than the Icelandic one, though? Because from what I understand, the Icelandic language is massively different. It's supposed to be one of the most difficult languages on the planet to learn. Let's see, do they want to peace out? No. How very strange, considering they're like losing their land to rebels. Different. First non-military idea to take us Novgorod. Okay, well, let's have a think about this. I mean, it depends. One of the ones, I mean, I'm always a strong supporter of innovative is useful, but I don't know if it's that useful early game. I mean, I don't know how many idea groups you've taken. Novgorod is if you've still got control of the trade centre, trade might not be a bad idea. If you've still got control of Neva. I mean, it depends how early game you are. Just a couple of thoughts. And as I said, it depends how far in the game you are, I would imagine. Finish is an entirely different tree. You're a tree all your own. Reminds me of a story. I'm sure everywhere has a story about a local village that might be a little bit inbred. My hometown, we got a nearby one, and the running joke around here is they don't have a family tree, they have a stump. There you go. Use that as you will. I'd just like to point out I'm not from that village. Trade and defensive, but couldn't use the merchants. Okay. How are you doing for money, and how are you doing for tech? Is tech a problem? If tech's a problem, then a good bonus for that would be an early innovation, because innovation gives you a flat -5, I believe. See if I can find it. Yeah, flat -5 tech. Which country is the most powerful? Probably France. If played well, probably very little can stand up to you as France. Other powerful set ones, Castile can be very, very powerful. I had a playthrough where I actually early game took out Aragon and Portugal and colonised pretty much everything else on my own until England got involved, but kicked their butt. Where in Britain am I from? I am from the southwest, a place called Somerset. So if you ever hear me talking like a farmer, that's why. My area is famous for a local drink called cider, which is basically it's not apple wine. It's that would be like calling all wine champagne. Trust me, it's not the same thing, but it is an alcoholic apple beverage. Cider is the more well-known one. Scrumpy is the real proper thing. So that's where I'm from. I'm actually from a town, what would be a farming town, except we have Westlands Aerospace here, so our main output is actually Apache gunship helicopters, I believe. They're great for, turning fields and drawing a plough behind, I've heard. I suppose the easiest thing is I'm from roughly there, just outside of Cornwall. There you go, right about there. And no, my county's not one of the ones that's ever wanted to be separate. We don't care enough about anything. Innovative is an interesting one. It gives a lot of useful stuff. I'm also a big fan of humanist because of the stability it gives. I mean, that's the other one I strongly look at. Humanist I really like. Tolerance, religious unity plus 25% flat on top of whatever you've got. I mean, I don't know how much of an issue that would be. Somerset by Cornwall, that's the one, yep. Local traditions, so less unrest. Tolerance, always useful. Less nationalism, so if you go aggressive you get less nationalism. More accepted cultures, could be very useful to you. Benevolence is useful. Tolerance of heathens, again, actually, as a Novgorod, that could be useful. And then a -10 idea cost, so humanist might be a better choice actually than innovative. Yeah, so quite possibly innovative. Humanist might be a really good choice. I'm a big fan of humanist. I don't tend to... Maybe I should do a playthrough as a really harsh, you will be this religion, rah 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 sort of playthrough, but I haven't done it as yet. Oh, Ottomans are starting to get to the point where they really want out of this war. This is good. Just looking at what I want to get from them. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that myself. Strongly considering innovative, humanist and religious. I'm considering religion. I actually didn't go to a uni. I went to a college that claimed to be connected to a university. Didn't finish it because it was so rubbish. Yes, I don't tend to be a defender of the faith, except when I make the switch across from one religion to another for the extra bonuses to missionary strength and an extra missionary. And then I let it go as soon as possible. Everything about reducing those tech costs. burning more manpower than I would ideally like. I want to be out of this war soon. Wait, I have a feeling they may have just got stack wiped again. Yeah, they did. They now have no army. So now is time, with them having no army, to spread out and carpet siege. Yes, yeah, I'm considering religion just for the bonus strength to being able to change the religions of the place I've taken. Where are they off to? Abadabil, okay. Operation Carpet Siege is a go. Oh, another stack wipe. Oh, there's another army I can split. All there. Yeah, now I know they've got no armies left. How can they still have high war enthusiasm? I don't get that. Yes, the press came from the monastery, I do understand that. I read about that somewhere. Oh, more Castilians landing. The blood is in the water! Oh, actually, I want Jerusalem. Province is at no diplo cost. That's interesting. Okay, that's going to be possibly my next one then.